National President Arewa Youth Consultative Forum Alhaji Yerima Shettima has declared that it will be unfair for another northerner to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari as the nation's next leader. In an interview with Tunde Thomas, he also spoke on other national issues. He was being asked, "What is your take on present state of insecurity across Nigeria?" He said it is very bad, it is very alarming. We never had it so bad in the country. But whatever has a beginning must surely have an end. And this is why the federal government must rise up to the occasion. As at what time? The 11th hour? This is not what Nigerians expected, having voted for the APC, a party that promised change in 2015. This is not the kind of change Nigerians bargained for security-wise. But I believe strongly that there will be a change for good if government approaches the issue with all the seriousness it deserves. I believe that there are a series of factors responsible for insecurity in the country. One is bad governance. Two, the level of impunity in the country is very high. And three, as the saying goes, an idle hand is the devil's workshop. The high level of unemployment in the country has forced some Nigerians to take to crime. And something must be done to address this vital issue, as reducing unemployment will help reduce crime in the country. Most of the policies by the government are not people-friendly policies, and to that extent most people become redundant, and when people become redundant and useless, they become hopeless and then become easy targets for recruitment by people who have evil intentions, like those behind banditry and kidnappings. To me, again, the service chiefs are not holding enough, or are not doing enough. If you give responsibility to somebody and if the expected results are not being achieved, then you fire the person. The service chiefs have to do more. And not only that, there has been there has to be synergy between the various arms of the security services. They have to work in harmony to ensure that they get optimal results in the war against terrorism. If I give you responsibility and results are not being achieved, then you relieve the person of his duties. Nothing stops President Buhari from removing the service chiefs if tangible results are not being achieved. Kidnappers, bandits, and other criminal elements are still having a field day. They are still operating at an alarming rate across the country, and this is very unfortunate. It is sad that Nigerians are being held captive in their own country. Nobody is safe again. These criminals have become a big burden on Nigerians, and instead of the crime abating, it has been going up. And this is why I'm saying that the service chiefs should be fired if we are not getting the desired results. This is an election season. The security is very crucial to the peaceful conduct of the polls, and this is why President Buhari should do the needful. Tell us that Buhari has failed woefully. No. Tell us he has failed. So what are you saying? We are going to continue like this. What are you saying? It's not making sense. You're not making sense. Now you know that the security you're calling of bandits. We know that there's insecurity in other parts of the country, but the one that is coming from the north is just like 90%. But when you hear about things happening in the southeast, you jump and you begin to tell Nigerians that oh, somebody coming from that particular zone does not deserve to be president, but you deserve to be president. Well, another question that he was asked is, can Nigerians vote for another northern after Buhari's 8 years in office? What would that portend for Nigeria's unity? And he said it would be unfair for another northerner to step in after Buhari. It will be immoral and unjust. For equity and justice, Buhari's successor should come from the south. It will be unfair for us to support a northerner to emerge as Buhari's successor. The south should produce Buhari's successor. Although I am not an advocate of zoning, and I will never support zoning because it is not in Nigeria's constitution, but for fairness and justice and for the sake of Nigeria's unity, the presidency should come to the south. in 2023. However, it is Nigerians that will decide and do, and to that extent, the choice will be made by Nigerians. But like I said earlier, for fairness and justice, it should be the turn of the South in 2023. Nigeria belongs to all of us, and we must give everybody a sense of belonging. And that's what you just talk about, and so it's supposed to be. Well, Nigerians are reacting to this statement. He said many things which I don't even want to bore you with all of that. Tinubu does not mean well for Nigeria, and Nigerians must stop, must be retired to the Museum of Politics come 2023. New breed politician, we well spoken, Mr. No Name, working hard. So in your mind, Tinubu has worked hard for Nigeria, right? You people mentality tribalism, that is what is killing this country because of your tribalism. It is also unjust, unfair, and immoral for the Southeast to be denied their slots after 8 years of Obasanjo's presidency and 8 years of Oshibajo's vice presidency. If you believe this Shettima, you can believe anything. Like he said, he's not even saying it from the whole of his mouth. And a lot of people, because when you check the antecedents of these people, what they have said and what they really stand for, or what they stood for in the past, when they say some things, you just take it with a pinch of salt. You don't even take them so seriously. Like someone is saying, I always like this very Shettima uh, access on Nigeria current affairs, and not that Shettima of Tinubu running mate Muslim ticket that doesn't even believe in restructuring. Even his deadly looks speaks more of him. Arewa President Yerima is more exposed to Nigerians' politics than Tinubu running mates. All what is said here is what Nigeria need to move forward. APC has failed Nigerians woefully. Imagine Tinubu that helped Buhari to power want to continue Buhari regime. It's not even possible. Let us try another neutral body to come in like Peter Obi for new Nigeria. This is what they would not even want to, they would like to hear. When you just mention Obi, it's like you are my, is a taboo to so many people who want the status quo to continue. It is not normal, clearly unfair, unjust, devilish, wholesomely wicked, and from the pit of hell for APC to present a Muslim ticket in a country of over 100 million Christians. Religious war is the worst kind of war that should befall a nation. So guys, let's know what you think on this. Thank you.